Welcome back, everyone. In the last episode, we became a full-fledged Grey Warden, and the battle at Ostagar against the Darkspawn began. And we're heading on a mission to the Tower of Ishal, and we meet these two soldiers saying that the Darkspawn have overrun the tower. But we need to light the beacon to let Logain's army know when to charge in. So let's get back into this and let's get to that tower. And we're wearing fancy Grey Warden mage gear.
This should be easy enough. Darks! Destroy the beams! Let's get started. This Let's get started. get started.
Trap! Aww.
As you wish. Darks. Long approach. Watch for that run.
I guess we know where the darkspawn came from.
Darks. Let's get started. You can do better than that.
darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Peril or Gain will be waiting for the signal.
Darkspawn on approach. Watch for their blood. Excellent. Let's get started. As you wish.
History of the Chantry, Chapter 1. The first blight devastated the Tevinter Imperium. Not only had the Darkspawn ravaged the countryside, but Tevinter citizens had to face the fact that their own gods had turned against them. Dumat, the old god once known as the Dragon of Silence, had risen to silence the world, and despite the frenzied pleas for help, the other gods did nothing. The people of the Imperium began to question their faith, murdering priests and burning temples to punish their gods for not returning to help. In those days, even after the devastation of the First Blight, the Imperium stretched across the known world. Fringed with barbarian tribes, the Imperium was well prepared for invasions and attacks from without. Fitting then that the story of its downfall begins from within. The people of the far northern and eastern reaches of the Imperium rose up against their powerful overlords in rebellion. The Tevinter Magisters summoned demons to put down these small rebellions, leaving corpses to burn as examples to all who would dare revolt. The Imperium began to tear itself apart from within, throngs of angry and disillusioned citizens doing what centuries of opposing armies could not. But the Magisters were confident in their power, and they could not imagine surviving a blight only to be destroyed by their own subjects. Even after the blight, Tevinter commanded an army larger than that of any other organized nation in Thedas, but that army was scattered, and its morale dwindling. The ruin of Tevinter was such that the Alamari barbarians, who had spread their clans and holds over the wilderness of the Ferelden Valley at the far southeast edge of the Imperium, saw weakness in their enemy, and, after an age of oppression, embarked on a campaign not only to free their own lands, but to bring down mighty Tevinter as well. The leaders of that blessed campaign were the great barbarian warlord Mafarath and his wife Andraste. Their dreams and ambitions would change the world forever. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitivi, Chantry Scholar. Genlock emissaries, the most intelligent of the alphas, become gifted sorcerers with many abilities akin to blood magic. These are the emissaries, and they usually only appear during a blight. Ballistas. Oops.
Cursed creatures.
Third gang better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
get started. Right. This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. Next! On.
Dragons were once worshipped by the ancient Tevinter Imperium and existed in number until the Navaran dragon hunters brought them to the brink of extinction. They only reappeared at the beginning of the Dragon Age. Oh, holy crap. There's always a bigger dark spawn. Boss time? Whoa, Alistair. Take that, ya jerk.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Towering over their darkspawn kin, the massive ogres are a rare sight on the battlefield. Traditionally, they only appear during a blight, but some records claim that ogres have been spotted in the deep roads, hunting alone or in small groups. At least one report by the Grey Wardens claims that an ogre was spotted alone in the Kakari Wilds in 919 Dragon, though it was weakened and easily dispatched. Up to 100 of these creatures can accompany a darkspawn horde at any one time during a blight, often using their great strength to burst through fortifications and demolish the front lines of the opposing army. They use brute force to charge their enemies like bulls, slam the ground with their fists to shake enemies off their feet, and hurl giant rocks into the face of oncoming foes. Melee can be difficult against a giant that snatches a warrior up in one hand, crushing the life out of him, or beating him into oblivion with the other hand. The nimble can try to wiggle his way free, or an ally can attempt an array of stunning blows on an ogre to free the comrade in danger. Grey Warden lore urges caution when slaying an ogre, unless it is ensured that they have received a major wound to the head or the heart. It is possible that they are lying dormant and will regenerate to full health within a matter of minutes. During a blight, most Grey Wardens recommend burning all darkspawn to ashes, dead ogres in particular. Tribal necklace. A necklace of sun-bleached teeth and bones.
This should be easy enough.
Havard's Aegis. Havard was Mafarath's closest friend. They were children together in the same Avar clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Mafarath dubbed him Havard the Aegis. Better to have at his side than any shield. Mafarath brought Havard with him to meet with the Tevinters. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without his Aegis. When he understood that Mafarath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinters struck him down, and Mafarath left him for dead. But Aegis was not so easily destroyed. Havard lived and made his way, gravely wounded, to the gates of Minrathous to stop the execution. Too late. He found only the ashes of the prophet, left to the wind and rain. When his fingers touched the ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw a vision of Andraste dressed in cloth of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "Rise, Aegis of the faith. The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." His wounds healed instantly, and with new strength, Havard gathered up Andraste's remains and carried them safely back to the lands of the Alamari.
Right.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not?
Do as I command.
You son of a nug.
Cut out! All of you, let's move!
Should have known you were up to something. dear. So much for King Kalen. Oh dear. Doesn't look good. We can't be dead, right? Right? It's not the end of the game. Right? 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 Huh?
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother should be pleased.
Huh? What? Huh? I remember you. The girl from the wilds?
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait. I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Are my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you should be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I'll go.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Sir Catherine. Some of us know what honor and loyalty are. Catherine came to Logain's service the hard way. She belonged to a poor family and was out doing work on the farm when she saw a man on horseback being attacked by several bandits. She rushed to his assistance and found out belatedly that the man she saved was none other than the great hero Logain. Though she was hardly more than a child, he took her in, offering her a position with his soldiers, and she climbed through the ranks through sheer determination, becoming the commander of Merrick's shield. Logain's elite soldiers was the proudest moment of her life. Must have been that woman with What's up with Logain, I guess. King Kaelin Theron, son of legendary King Merrick Theron, first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule. Fell in battle alongside Duncan at Ostgar. Duncan killed in battle against overwhelming numbers of Darkspawn at Ostgar, alongside King Kaelin. Logain MacTyr. During the battle at Ostgar, he fled the field, leaving King Kaelin and the Grey Wardens to die.
This should be easy enough.
Well, in the next episode, we talk to Morrigan's mother. I guess we'll see what she has to say. Till next time, have a good day.